Hello, everyone out there. I trust you're doing great. First of all, I'd like to say a big thank you for all your messages and comments. Please continue to share the videos and continue to like the videos on Facebook. I really do appreciate your support. Today, I'd like to focus on something which has become more or less a potent killer and destroyer of many lives and relationships. It is one of the major reasons for fatalities in marriages. If unchecked, it can turn the wife against the husband and make the husband the wife's deadliest enemy. It can turn blood brothers against themselves and make blood sisters go after each other's lives. If allowed, it can make the best of friends resent and plot evil against each other. It is known to have dethroned kings and reduced nobles to rebels. It can lead to devastating self-destruction. It can destroy the strongest of religious foes. If it is allowed a foothold in a church, in the lives of the membership or the leadership, it can limit progress. It can choke love and destroy unity. It is a major reason for corruption among public servants. And what is this havoc-wrecking factor that is fast destroying our world and societies? It is nothing but envy. Envy. So today, I'll be discussing dealing with envy. Dealing with envy. I'll be discussing dealing with envy. You need to know that envy is built upon the foundation of ignorance. A lot of people who allow envy a foothold in their lives are doing so because they are just ignorant. If you allow envy a foothold in your life, if you allow your life to be a breeding ground for envy, what are the devastating effects? What are the consequences of being an envious person? Number one, it fosters discontent and distress. It makes people to be unhappy with what is theirs. It makes people to be discontented with what is theirs. They are always not satisfied with their own thing. They are not satisfied with their own wives. They are not satisfied with their own husbands. They are not satisfied with their own jobs. They are not satisfied with their own children. Things belonging to other people always look better to them. They always prefer things that do not belong to them. They always prefer things that belong to other people. They always prefer someone else's house to theirs. They always prefer someone else's car to theirs. They always prefer things that are not within their reach, things that do not belong to them. They are always preferring other people's things. Number two, it binds our freedom. It limits us from growing. It limits us from expressing who we truly are. It limits us from expressing and manifesting our potentials. Envy will put you in bondage, my friend. Envy will perpetually keep you in bondage, and then you will be unable to be yourself. It will bind you and cage you. That's what envy does. Number three, it leads to resentment and bitterness. If you allow envy a foothold in your life, it will make you unhappy most of the time, if not all of the time. That's why some people go about unhappy most of the time, if not all of the time. They are never happy. They look stressed. They don't cheer up. They're never cheerful. It's difficult to have a conversation with them because they get irritated and angry very easily. It's because there is inherent envy. They are always exhibiting unexplainable hatred and dislike or anger. Is a sign that there could be envy in their lives. Another devastating effect of envy is that it can lead to depression. It can lead to depression. Obviously, if you constantly make yourself unhappy because you are not satisfied with what God has given you, with who you are, with what you've got, gradually you will become anxious. From anxiety, you will start getting to a depressing mood. You will start getting depressed and you will get frustrated. And it all started from you not being satisfied with what you have, with you being envious of others. Another effect is that it can cause emotional and mental fatigue. Loss of interest and tiredness can be a sign of envy. People are always mentally tired, emotionally stressed, emotionally tired. It could be as a result of envy. They're always emotionally withdrawn from other people, especially from the people they are envious of. They're always withdrawing from people. They're never answering their phones. When you call them, their phone will ring on ending. They will never answer. They are depressed. They are withdrawn from everyone else because they are envious of people. They are envious. Envy is a determined enemy that wars against our spiritual, physical, mental, and social well-being. You need to kill envy before envy kills you. Why are you envious of other people? Why are you not satisfied with what is yours? Why are you giving yourself so much stress over what is not yours? Why are you envious of other people? Because of their appearance, because of their talents, because of their relationships, because of their finances, because of their bank accounts. Why are you making their business your business? Why are you not minding your own business? Why are you not just satisfied? Why can't you just be satisfied? Why are you chasing after other people's husbands? Because you are not satisfied with your own husband. You are married and you've got your eyes on 1,000 other men out there. Why are you not satisfied with your wife? You are married and you're still chasing after girls or ladies. What are you looking for that is not in your wife? What are you looking for? What is in other ladies, other girls out there that is not in your wife? Why are you not looking at those positive things in your wife and appreciating them? Why are you not satisfied? The reason you are not satisfied is because you are ungrateful for what God has given you. Not being satisfied with what you have is a sign of ingratitude. And it does not matter how much you are given, if you've got the spirit of ingratitude, you will still not be satisfied. Even if you are given the entire world, even if you marry the most beautiful woman in the world, even if you have the most handsome, the tallest, the richest man in the world, you will still not be satisfied. You need to deal with that root cause, which is envy. Stop being envious of other people because they are doing well, because they are doing better. Listen, there will always be people who will do better than you. There will always be people who will be more beautiful than you. There will always be people who will be more handsome. There will always be people who will be richer than you. I cannot count the number of richest men in the world that I've seen in my lifetime. All of them have their season and time. So nobody can enjoy all the season in the world. You will come, you will enjoy your own time, you have your own season, and then you will go. Other people will come and they will become the reigning champion. If you are not the reigning champion, celebrate those who are the reigning champion. Celebrate those who are the reigning champion. Why are you envious? It is because you are ignorant of how blessed you are. You are so blessed and yet you don't know it. Because you have failed to look inwards. You are so blessed and yet you don't know it. Because you have failed to appreciate what is your own. You are so blessed and yet you don't know it. Because you are busy minding other people's business while you should be minding your own business. Why are you envious? It is because you are suffering from inferiority complex. I'm going to say it as it is. You may not like it, but it doesn't matter. It is time for you to break free. You can live in freedom from envy. You can be free from the grip of envy. You can live a fulfilling life. You can begin to appreciate your own things and begin to prosper in your own way. and begin to flourish in your own way. You can begin to focus in your own business and stop minding other people's business. Here are the life-changing steps to overcoming envy. Very quickly, I'm going to run you through the steps to overcoming envy. I think there are about 6 or 7 of them. Just come with me very quickly. Number 1, shift your focus to the goodness in your life. Focus on the good things in your life. Focus on the things that are working well in your life. Stop brooding over things that are not working. Nobody has it all. Everything cannot be working for you at the same time. Nobody has it all. Focus on the things that are working in your marriage. Focus on the things that are working in your career. Focus on the things that are working in your business. Focus on the things that are working in your relationship. Focus on the good things in your girlfriend. Focus on the good things in your fiancé. Focus on the good things in your husband. Just focus on the good things. Focus on the things that are working. One of the biggest reasons we envy the life of another is because we have begun to take our blessings for granted. Yeah, we have begun to take what we have for granted. You're taking your job for granted. That's why you do not value that job that much. Probably because you got that job on a platter of gold, or probably because you have been on that job for too long and you become so familiar with everything about that job, you do not appreciate it anymore. There are people out there who are looking for jobs. And if only they could get the job you have, they will be eternally grateful to God. Focus on the things that are working well for you. Focus on the goodness in your life. There is so much goodness in you that you need to focus on and be grateful for. You are so talented. Count your blessings. That songwriter says, name them one by one, and you will soon realize what the Lord has done. You soon realize how blessed you are. You're blessed with people around you, loving people who want you so much, who respect you, who value you. Focus on them. Appreciate them. Your life is too valuable to be lived like everyone else. Don't desire to be someone else. Be you. You have countless reasons to be grateful for the life you have been given. Remind yourself again and again, I am good enough. Things are working well for me. I am blessed. I am God's favorite. Number 2 step to overcoming envy. Remind yourself that nobody has it all. Comparing your life with others is always a losing proposition. When you compare yourself with other people, you are already setting yourself up to fail. You are not like other people. You are unique. You are loved. You are blessed. I remember that story in the Bible where the children of Israel were comparing themselves to other nations around them, and they desire from God that they would have a king. They said they wanted to have a king because other nations around them had kings, but it didn't work out well for them in the end. God gave them the king, and that was the beginning of their woes. That was the beginning of their trouble. You are not like everyone else. Nobody has it all. Always remember that. Always remember that. Remember, we always compare the worst of what we know about ourselves to the best assumptions we make about others. You look at yourself, you look at the things, the terrible things in your life, and then you compare it to the good things happening to other people. No, look at the good things in your life and remember, nobody has it all. Nobody has it all. You cannot be an all-rounder. I know people say, oh, I'm an all-rounder. Listen, you cannot be good at everything. And that's why people specialize in areas where they are good. That's why people specialize in one area. You have your own specialty. Focus on those areas. Remind yourself, nobody has it all. The person you are looking at, thinking they've got it all, if you get closer to them, you may soon realize that they haven't got it all. You may soon realize that all that glitter is not gold. It's like this sepulcher. The Bible calls it sepulcher, but in modern language we call it the grave. It's like the grave, beautifully adorned, whitewashed, marble stones, flowers all over the place. On the outside, the grave may look beautiful, but dig deep in the inside, the grave is full of dead men's bones. The grave stinks. It's full of stench. It's full of rotten bones. It's full of maggots. And that's how it is with a lot of people you see, with flamboyance written all over them, driving lovely and beautiful cars. But when you get closer to them, you realize that all that glitter is not gold. You realize that you are blessed to be who you are. You realize that you are blessed. You realize that God loves you. Nobody has it all. You need to understand that each person you meet experiences problems. They experience trials and weaknesses just like you. They are not superhuman. It does not matter what the picture appears to be on the outside. It does not matter what showmanship they put on. Everybody have areas of weaknesses. Everybody have areas where they are deficient. Nobody has it all. This is what makes us human. Nobody is exempt. Nobody has it all. Absolutely nobody. Number three step to dealing with envy. Avoid people who habitually value the wrong things. Avoid the company of people who value the wrong things. Those are people who can drag you down and drag you into doing wrong things. If you spend all your time with people who compare the latest fashions, you are going to start desiring the latest fashions. If you spend your time with ladies who compare husbands, who are not satisfied with their husbands, who are always talking trash about their husbands, who are always talking their husbands down, you will soon start devaluing your own husband. If you keep the company of men who do not value their wives, if you keep the company of men who prefer to go after ladies outside of their marriage, if you keep the company of men who prefer extramarital affairs, you will soon start devaluing your wife. Avoid the company of people who habitually value the wrong things. Bad communication corrupt good manners. Bad communication corrupt good manners. Stay away from them. Stay away from them. Any company that is not adding positively to you will deduct from you. They will depreciate you. If they are not adding to your value, they will depreciate your value. If you are not learning anything good from them, stay away from them. Some of these people are just looking for partners in crime. Stay away from them. They know they are going nowhere, and they want to stop you from going where you want to go in life. They want to drag you down. They want to drag you along. Some of them have no ambition. Some of them have no desire for success, and that's what they want you to do as well. They want you to remain on the same pedestal with them. You need to say no and avoid the company of people who value wrong things. Number 4 step to dealing with envy is live within your means and be grateful. Live within your means and be grateful to God. Don't live above your means. Cut your coat according to your cloth, not according to your size. Sometimes you may have big size, huge appetite, but look at your resource. Cut your coat according to your means, according to your resources, according to your clothes, not according to your desire. Sometimes you have big desire, but very little means. Stay within your means. Stop running ahead of yourself. Stop putting the cart before the horse. You will get there sometime later, but you are not there now. Live in the now. This is where you are now. This is the means you've got now. Make good use of the means you've got now and stop living above your means. Stop living above your means because you want to compete with people who do not care about you. Because you want to compete with people whose means are higher than yours. Because you want to compete with people who are not at the same level with you. Listen, everybody cannot be at the same level. There are people who are at a low level in life, financially. There are people who are at a medium level, and there are people who are super rich. Live within your means. Live within your means. Live within your means. Stop living the lifestyle your income cannot accommodate. You can desire expansion or bigger things. There's nothing wrong with that. But presently, live within your means. Stop taking up loans and credit cards you do not have the means to repay. Stop taking up loans and credit cards you cannot repay. All your friends are avoiding you because whenever you call them or whenever you go to them, it is for them to lend you money. And now you have been labeled. And these loans you don't even repay. And you're complaining that they are not answering your calls. Why will they answer your calls when all you do is to ask them for loans? Live within your means. You've got a job. Make plans. Live within your means. You don't have to live above your means. You are not to compete with anybody. You don't have to buy things you cannot afford. Live within your means. You don't have to compete with anybody. Whether in your church or your community or in your family, you don't have to compete with anybody. People may be building houses. When it is your turn, you will build yours. You don't have to compete with them. People may be riding big cars. When it is your turn, you will ride yours. You don't have to compete with them. It does not matter the type of dress or clothes people wear to church. You don't have to compete with them. I've heard of people who actually will go to buy clothes because they want to wear it to church. They want to go and show off in church. They'll buy clothes on credit. And they will not be able to pay back that credit. Sometimes people will go and buy clothes and leave the labels on them and wear those clothes to church. And on Monday or Tuesday, they return those clothes back to the store. They just want to show off in church. And sometimes it is to wear them to parties. They just want to show off at parties. They will go and buy clothes, more or less going to hire clothes to wear. They will leave the labels on. After the party, they will return it back to the store. Why? Why are you showing off? Why can't you be your true self? Why can't you live within your means? Why are you showing off? You don't have to show off. Live within your means. Live within your means. You really need to stop spending the money you do not have to compete with the people whose level and status is far above yours. Learn to be grateful. High gratitude is the key to high altitude. High gratitude is the key to high altitude. Learn to be grateful for where you are now, and that's what will take you to the next level. That's why I spend each time, each day, to appreciate God's mercies upon my life, to appreciate God's favor upon me. You need to develop a thankful attitude for you to attain a blissful altitude. You cannot be thankful and not be fruitful. Be thankful to God. Be thankful for what you've got. Find grateful people who experience contentment in their lives and spend quality time with them. People who are grateful for who they are, for what God has given them. People are not looking into things of other people. Find such people. Keep their company. And spend quality time with such people. That's where your greatness lies. Steps to dealing with envy. Steps to dealing with envy. Number 5 step. Learn to celebrate the success of others. Learn to celebrate the success of others. Genuinely and practically rejoice in the fortune of others. When somebody receives something that you desire, be happy for them. Somebody has gotten a new job, be happy for them. Somebody is doing well in their business, be happy for them. Somebody has been blessed with a baby, be happy for them. That blessing may be something you desire yourself, but the fact that those people have received it means you can have it as well. So at your own time, when it is your own time, you will receive yours. Turn by turn, turn by turn. You are in the queue already, and it's going to get to your turn. So those who are blessed at the minute, those who are being celebrated right now, celebrate with them and celebrate them as well. Don't just celebrate with them, celebrate them. Genuinely and practically celebrate them. Be happy for them. Don't be envious of them. Somebody has built a house. It's a good thing. Celebrate them. Or somebody has bought a house. Celebrate them. The fact that they've bought a house does not mean you will not buy yours. They haven't bought all the houses in the world. You will still buy yours. They haven't built all the houses in the world. You will still build yours. There is no way their blessings can stop your blessing. That's what you need to understand. The fact that they've bought a car does not stop you from buying yours when the time comes. So why will you be envious of them? Somebody have been blessed with a big contract. They are flourishing in their business. Be happy for them. Celebrate them. Somebody is becoming a celebrity in their career. Celebrate them. Somebody is doing well. Celebrate them. The fact that they are doing well does not stop you from doing well as well. Their own blessing does not stop your own blessing. So why are you envious of them? Understand that the God who's done it for them will do it for you at the right time. Stop viewing life as a competition. Life should be enjoyed and not endured. When you allow envy to take root in your life, you will be enduring life. You will not be enjoying life. The moment you learn to experience happiness in other people's joy, that is the day you take a huge step to overcoming envy once and for all. The moment you learn to experience joy in other people's blessings, that's the moment you take the bold step to overcoming envy once and for all. And the last step, step number 6 to overcoming envy: be generous. Be generous. It's as simple as that. Be generous. Be a giver. Even if you have to force yourself into it at first, make generosity an essential habit in your life. Give your time, give your finances, give whatever it is that you can give. Give your abilities, give your talents, give your skills. It is because you are not giving that you do not know how much you've got. You do not understand how much how much blessed you are. It is because you are not giving. That's why you do not know that you are blessed. When you start giving, you will be thankful that you have something to give. You will be grateful to God that you have something to give. Be generous. You do not appreciate what you have because you are not giving. You think you do not have anything to give. Look inwards. Look inwards. Even that widow with a mite gave the mite. She realized that she's got something to give. That's the height of gratitude. That you know that you are not empty. You are filled, you are blessed. You are filled, you are blessed. You have so much to give. But because you are not giving, because you are hoarding them, you think you are not blessed. Start giving. Start giving of your resources. Start giving of your talent. Start giving of your time. Give people your time. Spend quality time with people. Spend quality time with your family. Spend quality time with your children. Give. You do have it. You do not realize how much you've got because you are not giving. When you start giving, then you realize that you are so blessed. You are so blessed. Envy has held you hostage for far too long. It is time, once and for all, to break free from envy and experience a more fulfilled life in God. And I see you breaking free from envy. I see you overcoming the power of envy over your life. I see you manifesting your full potentials. I see you living above the standard the enemy has set for you. I see you doing well. I see you manifesting the grace and the glory of God. You will be free, and your time of freedom is now. Be free in the name of Jesus. It's been Frankly Speaking with Ralph. Remember to continue to like my Facebook page and share the numerous videos out there. The videos are also available on YouTube. Keep it real and stay blessed until I see you again. Bye for now.